Because I definitely want the next group of women to sing together. And I want to see how the other girls feel about it. I hope they get booed. Because they were super rude. They were booing those girls for no good reason. Nobody here is a fantastic singer. I don't know nobody who sings amazing. You know what I mean? It was just rude. Rude is all hell. It was funny though. It was funny though. I will admit it. Ladies, Jeb, just sit down and wait for the girls to get started, please. Oh, see? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. See? Jeb is booing this shit out of y'all. Oh, okay, Sophia booing. I heard that. Dang, Lindsay booing up from a distance. She said, "Kuda putite." Those aren't words, honey. Those aren't words. Kuda putite is not a word. I think the ladies tried, and I am proud of them for trying. Oh God, but why they gotta get booed so hard? I think they need to go somewhere where they can like kind of hang out a little bit without the fear of getting booed. The ladies and Jeb spent the whole night out, so I think it's time to go home. Plus, when Jeb gets there, I want him to weed the garden since no one else knows how to. If they're all saying they're serious about staying with Jeb, they need to learn how to take care of his household. Okay, well, everyone's back home now. Sophia is dancing. Lindsay is painting. Catherine is taking a shower. And Alicia is already in bed. Jeb's out here by himself in the garden taking care of the weeding, since he's the only one who knows how. Tomorrow, I believe all the women have to go to work, right? Yep, 'cause it will be a Tuesday. Yep, all the ladies have to go to work, so no one will be home to really take care of the household. But when they get back, I want the ladies to focus on gardening and clean up the house and all that kind of stuff. But I know he's so relieved to know that he didn't lose all the ladies in his life. He may have lost one, but he kept 4, and that's more than he could have hoped for. Besides, he's never had to deal with more than 2 soulmates at one time before. He's going to have to take special care in juggling these women so that they all feel loved and appreciated. Okay, so it's the next morning, and some of the ladies are starting to wake up. I want the ladies to get outside, tend to the garden. Jeb's going to join them because, as you guys know, he's the only one who can weed. So I want all the ladies to wake up. Want them to get out there early and fix this up because everyone has to go to work today. Working 3 hours, 10 hours, 3, 10. Okay. So yeah, most of them gotta get to work early today. The ones who don't will stay home, take care of dishes and chores and whatnot. In fact, I was gonna say one of them should make breakfast, but I know that Jeb probably won't have time to even eat breakfast after he's done weeding his garden. But Alicia can clean out the bad food that's in the fridge, and Sophia can recycle these old newspapers that are just sitting here. I'm glad this garden is starting to look good though. He doesn't need to tend the whole thing. I just need him to like weed the plants. That's what I need him to do. I don't need him to water stuff. But look, some of the ladies are getting skills for this. That is fantastic. They need their skills, okay? Don't worry, hon. There are plenty of plants that need to be taken care of. For the ladies who are not going to work in a couple of hours, if there's a gardening book, you ladies should read it. That's real. Don't have a garden skill yet. We're gonna have to buy gardening books then. Pretty sure that's when Jeb's carpool and some of the other ladies carpool. Oh, I want Jeb to finish weeding the garden, but he's not gonna have time. He has to get to work. He didn't even have time for breakfast and stuff today, but oh well. I think they should pick up some gardening books for all of the ladies. Is this a bookstore? I think this is a bookstore. Yes. Shop for books. Yep, she's gonna go pick up the books. Sophia is still recycling the newspapers. In fact, we're gonna call so that newspapers don't come to the house anymore, because we don't read the newspaper like that, you know? That's one thing that we don't need, okay? We have mail. We should check the mail. She likes to give to charity. She'll probably feel good if she does give to charity. Donate to Social Bunnies United. Donate to the Global Hunger Foundation. She should donate to that. I say donate $250. That's not bad. Want some skill books? We're gonna get a couple of gardening books. 4 gardening books is enough. Now all the ladies can have a book. Pass these books out right now. I know Alicia is hungry, so maybe she should actually eat before she reads the book. Okay, we have a little job pop up. Okay, Catherine is asked to help out with an important proposal that needs to be done right now, but it may overwork her when combined with all the other work that has to be done today. I think she should help out. If she's overworked, she's overworked, but I think she should help. She got a raise out of it. That's what's important. We all know that. She went the extra mile and it made her boss happy, so she got that raise. I think that's the gardening skill she learned from earlier. I doubt she learned a gardening skill at work. She's not even stressed out. Cause she likes work. That's why. She's a workaholic. That's why I didn't overwork her. That's why I didn't stress her the hell on out. Cause she likes it. Wait, hold on a second. Catherine's getting love letters in the mail? Is this why she asked about if the women are allowed to have other men? Cause she's talking to another guy? Who is this guy? He works for her? That's her boss? Her boss has a thing for her. That's why she asked about it. See, now, if she had told Jeb from the very beginning that she was talking to other guys, Jeb probably wouldn't be upset about this. Because if she does want to bring him into the relationship, you know, she has to be open about it. She can't have a secret relationship on the side. I think Jeb has made it completely obvious that there are other women in his life. He doesn't try to hide it. He lets the women know this is what he's about. But does this guy even know that she is moved in with a man and is his potential 4th wife? I bet he doesn't know. I think Catherine should bring him home after work so Jeb can talk to him. Because no matter what, Jeb will always be the first husband. He is the main provider for this household. Even if another man was to marry into this, it would be extension of the family, but he would not be the first husband. Well, Alicia needs to have her food. I'm sure like heads are just wheeling right now after all this news. She needs to take a shower, read the book. Sophia, she kind of needs to clean up the dishes, go to the bathroom, and then eat as well. Oh, she's already outside reading her book. Well, that was nice of her to sit there and read her book for a little bit. Alicia can take care of the dishes after she's done eating her food. She'll go to the bathroom. She'll read her book. She should get promoted at work today. Sophia, because Sophia seems to be more into goofing off than doing actual work. Her meter has gone down at work after Jeb was so nice in helping her get that job. I mean, we took her from being a merchant to putting her in the career that she actually wanted to go to. And even though she's trying to be a good wife, she doesn't really have all the good wife potential that we hoped she would have. So I don't know. Sophia and Catherine are kind of messing up right now. It's not looking good for them. I have to admit it. Does anyone have enough garden skills to finish weeding this garden? Nope. Not whatsoever. Okay, so Jeb left work early again. It seems like Jeb leaves work early like every day. What time is she coming home? She don't get home for a bit. You know what? I don't want him to come home yet. I want him to go back into his job and hold a meeting because that's important for his job. And right now his meeting thing is low. He should play a prank on his co-workers because co-workers love being pranked unless they love to fire you. That's the difference. After he's done, he can come on home. That's right. Go in there and go prank them. Let's get back to the house, though. Sophia should be watching TV, but I want her to be watching the gardening channel, and she's not. Now, what's it saying about Jeb right now? After days of meticulously planning, we just did it. Anyway, Jebediah ambushed Kim with a barrage of foam darts. Everything didn't go quite as planned, but there was a lot of laughs and everyone found how much actual planning went into the foam-friendly assault. Nice. Okay, so they liked that. They liked what Jeb did. They didn't get offended by it. So I'm glad that they have fun with that. They didn't get mad at Jeb. It didn't cost him his job anyway. That's what I was worried about. I was worried about Jeb losing his job. Because then what the heck he gonna do? You know? Alicia is still reading this book. It's taking her a minute to get a skill. Right now, Sophia and Catherine are the only one with gardening skills. And I do appreciate that. But I'm still looking at them weary-eyed because Sophia is a little bit too immature. I also believe that Sophia is one of the youngest ladies in this group. So maybe that explains why she's so immature sometimes. I mean, we're getting closer to the point where Jeb is, you know, starting to plan his future with these ladies and making them into wives. He can't have them having secrets and being and acting like children. You know what I mean? She finally got her gardening part, so we're going to make her watch some TV. Then she can watch the gardening channel, have some fun. Whose food is this that went bad? Was that Sophia's food? I don't know whose food that was, but it went bad. Jeb should be getting out of his meeting soon, and then Catherine should be coming home around the same time. They're definitely going to have to talk about her and her boss, because that is not normal. It's not normal at all. It's actually very disturbing. So I think when they get home, they should sit outside away from the other ladies and have a talk about her boss that has a crush on her, apparently. Okay, Jeb just got out of his meeting, so I want him to come home. Okay, ladies, it's time for y'all to go to work. And Lindsay just got out of work and she got promoted. Good for Lindsay. We'll have her read her book. And I think we should have her watch the gardening channel so she can have a little bit of fun. But Jeb, I want him to take a shower first. And then I want him to come sit on this porch and wait for Catherine to come home. Did all the ladies get to work? Okay, working hard. Do not suck up to your boss. Work hard. She should be coming home soon. So she'll be on the porch by the time he's out the shower. Yeah, cause they really need to talk about this. In fact, when she gets here, she needs to call her boss and be like, boss, I need you to come over to my house. They all need to be out in the open about this. Okay, Catherine just got out of work. Okay, so she's going to be on her way soon. Jeb is a firm believer in not lying. So if this woman's going to keep secrets like that, then he can't trust her. If he can't trust her, she can't be a wife. She should be home any minute now. This should be her carpool pulling up. Yes, honey, we need to talk. I want Catherine to invite her boss over here. Oh, and we're going to wait for him to show up. Yes, we are. Don't even bother changing out your work clothes. We're just going to sit on this porch, drink iced tea, and wait for him to show up. Okay, here he is. Oh, how interesting. They're wearing similar colored suits. Her shirt's yellow. His tie is yellow. They have the similar striped pattern. He got gloves on like OJ. Oh, right. OJ's gloves didn't fit. Okay. Okay. I'm sensing something sneaky here. We need to talk to this guy. We're going to greet him rudely. I need to know what's going on, sir. Oh, no. Don't try and step in the middle of this. Oh, now she trying to run away? No, the hell you better not. You better see it here. Yeah, because we're going to come to you for questions to find out what the hell going on. Yeah, you better sit down because we're going to find out what's going on. We want you to be privy to the situation at hand. Look at this. She don't want to stay. She don't want to be a part of this conversation. We need to invite her into this conversation. We need her boss to know that it's not okay for him to be sending her love letters. Unless they are in a relationship and we just don't know about it. I'm still very, concerned. They look so similar. They're dressed similar. They even both got glasses on. I feel like, let's see if he gets jealous when they start kind of flirting with each other. She's flirting with him right in front of Jeb. So it's true. She has a thing for her boss. She has a thing for her boss, and she was hiding it from Jeb, and that's why she asked if she could have her own husband too. Technically, there's nothing in the rules against this, but if it's going to make him unhappy that she's with another person, then he has the right to tell her that she can't be one of the wives. So I guess they're going to have to end this. That's a shame. He wanted her bad too. But if she's not his perfect soulmate, then he needs to let her know. Unfortunately, this relationship is gonna have to be over. Whoa, why is she mad about it? Listen, I don't think we did anything wrong. We're just being honest with her. She wasn't honest with Jeb. He can apologize for hurting her, but I think it's time for her to go. I'm sure she's very upset about this, and I know she's heartbroken about it, but if she's not perfect for him, then she can't be mad. Wow, we lost another potential wife. I know Jeb is upset too, but he had to be true to himself. If he's just not comfortable with her having another husband, then he's allowed to say that, just like all of them are allowed to say they're not comfortable with him having another wife. Did you hear that Jebediah is filthy rich? I would have never have guessed. Who is talking about us? Who is this? Who is this woman? Wait a minute, Catherine's boss. They must have been talking about Jeb. So that means that the guy probably told him about Jeb's situation with Catherine and the other women. That means soon the rumors are going to start flying around town about Jeb and his multiple potential wives. I think sooner or later he's going to have to come out with the whole town about this. I think that meet and greet to let the town know about his religious preferences has to happen sooner rather than later. I think it's better that the town find out from him instead of random strangers on the street spreading gossip and rumors that may not even be true. Well, for now, I'm gonna let Jeb sit here and read his book. How are the other ladies? She's gonna get home from work soon. Lindsay's reading her gardening book, and she's almost done getting a skill point. Thank goodness. I'm gonna let her go to bed, however. In fact, no. I think she needs to get the food out the fridge. I'm sure everyone's hungry. Jeb hasn't eaten yet either. I'm sure the ladies are going to be very shocked to see that when they come home, a potential wife is missing. Oh, and the ladies are home from work. Where's Alicia? Okay, she's outside too. Okay, so it's time for her to get herself something to eat also. Did Jeb ever get something to eat? I don't think he did. Jeb needs to come inside and get something to eat if he's hungry. Did anyone ever finish the gardening? No one ever did. After this, I think he's gonna have to tend to the garden. Since none of the ladies are capable of doing that. After that, the ladies need to go to bed. I'm sure they're all stressed out and tired. Today was a rough day. We lost 2 potential wives. I guess that means those 2 spare beds, we don't need them. As I recall, this is now Sophia's bed. And this will continue to be Lindsay's bed. Alicia, still being a potential first wife, will still be sleeping in bed with Jeb. I think since Alicia has been dealing with this situation pretty well, in my opinion, she has definitely held her position as first wife to be very well. As for Lindsay, I think she would make a great potential second wife. Sophia, I'm still quite not sure about. She's very immature, but you can tell that she is trying to be the perfect third wife for Jeb. Jeb has a lot of decisions to make. He has to choose if any or all these women will be his new wives, and he's going to have to come out to the entire town about his way of life. Jeb should take the ladies out to dinner tonight. I think he has something very important he needs to ask these ladies. I want them to go somewhere nice. Oh, what about a picnic on the beach? Oh my gosh. Like, that would be so romantic. I think at this point it's pretty obvious that Jeb is very much in love with Alicia. He's in love with all these ladies. And that's why it's time to ask the question.